Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing on today? That's good, that's good. Yeah, I was just tickled because I was just like, Satan, he just like annoy me. Like, it be the pettiest, little, smallest little thing. And now it's like, it get on my nerve. Like, he get on my nerve with the pettiness. Like, it's so petty. It's like, as petty can get. Because I'm protected. So it just be like these petty little attacks. I be tickled. So, yeah, I was just saying hey to y'all. You know, I had took my kids swimming. So I took my kids swimming. So I'm just sitting, just sitting where the parents sit in. And while I'm sitting where the parents sit at, this one girl, she kept jumping. Like, I was sitting beside her parents. And the girl, every time she jumped in the water would only splash on me. Like, it wouldn't get on nobody else. So when the girl jumped in the water to do, whatever she probably doing, her little candy ball dips, the water just like, psh, and it just like was hitting me out of everybody. Like, I'm looking, ain't nobody getting wet but me. And this girl had to keep jumping in the water. Every time she jumped in the water, I was the only one getting wet. So the parents were looking at me like, you know how you would get mad because all the water just splashed. I was just like, look, it's okay. Like, it is okay. But every time the girl would jump in the water, all the water would just like, psh. While I'm sitting there, like, I'm just like, how I'm the only one getting wet right here? I'm like, out of everybody, all of us sitting on the little bench, I'm the only one getting wet. I was just like, it's okay. And then she'd do another deal. And then I'm just like, yeah, y'all, it's okay, y'all. Everything's okay. So I basically was just like, it was so much water. I'm like, how I get wet? How I'm the only one get wet at everybody sit? All of us sitting on the bench, like all of us, the whole line filled with the water, and I'm the only one getting wet. Like that, I was just too tickled on the inside behind it. So yeah, so I said, hey to y'all. Y'all doing good? How I'm gonna go just talk about that and then ask if y'all doing good. Hope so. Yeah, this was just gonna be real quick. I was gonna speak on get out the way of God's wrath. He mad behind, when you mess with the children of Israel, even in the Bible now, everybody said the Bible ain't real, but them people knew not to mess with the children of Israel. And to go and provoke and start up a war with this same country that God has showed favor to throughout the entire Bible, God, he feels some kind of way behind that. You just going targeting his children like that. I'm trying to figure out the right word to say. Everything emotional, so it got to happen. But just the same, he personally handpicked Israel, just like he personally handpicked the Jews. So regardless of what go on, I don't care how much they reject him, I don't care how much they hate him, he don't even care. They picked him, and it's nothing nobody can do to change the outcome and dynamics of that. I don't care what they do, how much they say they hate him, even if they don't believe in him. They still handpicked by him, and they still got their favor on them just for being handpicked by him. So when you deal with and you touch his chosen, and Israel is his chosen, you finna see his wrath. And when you dealing with God's wrath, even the righteous can't be in the presence of God when he sent his wrath. I did a video way back, and I was talking about y'all hear that music? Yeah. I got a second job, so I'm up early. And I don't hear this music. But, yeah. So, I was saying I did a dream a while back where I was talking about, it was some lions walking through my house. And I said I wasn't able to physically see what was going on. Like, when God come with his wrath, his righteous, even his righteous can't be in the presence of God when he come with his wrath. Like, we have to go into their hiding place. We got to go into the safe place. The righteous got to go into the safe place. Because nobody is off limits when it comes to, his anger and his wrath. So he's going to always advise his righteous and the good. Go in their secret place. Go in their hiding place. In the Bible with Rahab, the prostitute that had protected protected some of God's kids. God told me, say, you and your whole household. He said, when the angel come, he said, he was telling the Rahab what to do so that the angel would look over her house. But when the wrath come, can't nobody, I don't think nobody eyes, nobody in the physical can sit and watch what God is doing in the midst of his wrath. I feel like that's why my vision, I had the lines. I was telling you that, I was peeking out my door. And I said when I was peeking, it was like I was barricaded. It was like I couldn't even come out my room. But in the vision, I told you I was peeking out my door. Like it was a real small peek. And I just saw lions all in my house, walking through the house. And it was like God allowed me to see these lions walking through the house. But you ain't gonna want to cross paths with these lions. I knew to stay in my room, and I knew to stay barricaded, and I consider myself to be righteous. So I'm righteous, so I'm not like, oh, I'm righteous, let me see what it's like. You better stay barricaded in your room. All he did was let me, in this vision, he just had a peek. I had a peek hole, and all I could do, and I saw lions walking all through the house, doing a peek hole. I'm just in my room, barricaded, looking at these lions walk through the house. And the vision, my mama was in her room. She was in a separate room from me. Like, we weren't even in the same room. But we was barricaded in our rooms during the time of these lions walking through our house. We was barricaded. We was protected. We was safe. But we were also barricaded. And we was not allowed to come out. We couldn't even see. Like, the peephole was so small. God only allowed me through the crack to see a couple of lions walking through our house. And when I saw these lions walking through our house, don't ask me what was going on there. They would just walk through the house in my vision. And I was just warning my mama in the vision, trying to tell her to stay in her room. Do not come out your room. So when God sent his wrath, and these people is pushing him to the point where he is finna send his wrath, y'all gonna see a whole different side of God when you dealing with his wrath. Even if you righteous, you better get out his way, barricade yourself, get in that safe place. Even if you consider yourself righteous and feel like, oh, I'm his beloved. If he coming with his wrath, get in your safe place. Just like Noah, when God had destroyed humanity. Noah was in that ark. Noah couldn't even come out to even peek to see what was going on. He had to send a little bird out to let him know when it was clear. So when God sent his wrath, you're going to have to be barricaded somewhere. You're going to have to be in a safe place somewhere. Because it's nobody that's going to be able to be in the midst, in the presence of God, if he's at a state where it's his wrath. Nobody. So, that's all I got to say. That's all God telling me right now. Early this morning, he told me get in that safe place. He said because his anger is building up. And whatever go on with Israel, America and the U.S. is a parallel to Israel. So you look closely at Israel, whatever happened to them, we're going to be a parallel of them. So whatever happened to them is going to directly happen to us. So if they go into war, we're finna go to war. If they finna go to war, and I've been telling y'all about this anyway, but I've been telling y'all this for a couple of years now. I said in the vision that I had back then, God actually let me interview these troops, and the U.S. was not ready for this war. And those troops were not ready for this war. But we do have a war that's coming, and nobody's going to be ready for this war. God showed me that too. So if they got a war going on over there, and you just feel like in your mind, this not our war, this not our problem, well, you might have felt like that about the other country, but Israel is different. And if you mess with Israel, I feel like God take it personal. I feel like you decide you want to mess with Israel, God is taking it personal. And God know the support and the help that everybody can give this country. So even if we have stepped with Israel, and we just like, okay, let's help you, and we doing the bare minimum to help them with this war, God know what we can and can't do. And even though it might look good in the eyes of man, oh, we did this, we did that, God know. God know what they can and can't do. And we gonna have repercussions behind this. I just feel like we finna have repercussions. The United States finna have repercussions behind this. So, I'm not finna get into too much detail dealing with it. God don't want me getting into too much detail dealing with it. Certain stuff, I consider myself his beloved. I consider myself his beloved. Yeah. So, certain stuff he show and tell me, it's not for me to tell everybody else. I do give out the warnings. I do talk about little stuff here and there, but certain stuff he tell me is personal, and it's just for my ears only, and it's just something that he want me to know. So so I can't speak on every single thing that God tell me. I do try to include and incorporate in and everybody who got an ear to hear and eyes to see, with some of the stuff he show me. But I don't talk about everything he tell me, y'all. I don't discuss everything that he tell me dealing with a lot of stuff going on. I have the answers to a lot of stuff, but I don't reveal all those answers to everybody. So, it's certain stuff that he revealed to me that I'm not going to speak on. That, I'm just speaking on the stuff he allowed me to speak on. And he just telling me, when it comes to his wrath, even his righteous have to be in a safe place. Even with Noah, if you weren't in that safe place, if you weren't barricaded in that ark that he had built, you was destroyed. Nobody survived. If you wasn't barricaded, you was destroyed. There ain't the first time where God, he sent his wrath and send destruction. And when he do that, you're going to notice that everybody's going to be in their safe place and where they in position where they need to be when he do decide to send his destruction. So, y'all just get ready to get in your safe places. Get ready to barricade yourself. Go and stock up on what you need to stock up on so you can be comfortable. Because I always wanted to be comfortable. Like when COVID hit, I told God, I don't want to be at home eating beans and cornbread every day. I said, I want to be in my home. I want to be comfortable. And he made that happen. I ate good. I think I ate the best during COVID time. When I was barricading, I think I ate the best during COVID time. I ate good. I was not on no beans and cornbread, struggling to survive. I ate good during COVID when we had all this stuff going on. Like, our food, our refrigerator, our deep freezers, everything was stocked up. Like, we ate good. I was like, I ain't finna be sitting here just struggling, trying to eat the bare minimum. I was like, I'm finna get comfortable. I'm finna buy all the good stuff I want to enjoy during this period of time. And that's what I did. And I ate good during COVID time. Like, I did. I was like, shoot, I'm not finna be sitting here because I'm barricaded eating cornbread and beans. I'm like, I'm finna eat the best of the best while I'm in isolation right now. And that's what I did. So, yeah, y'all, I'm going to talk to y'all later. Y'all enjoy yourself. Yeah, I'm just doing something, y'all. Yeah, but I did get a second job. So, I'm just up early working until God tell me no. Which normally, if I get a second job, he come to me immediately and I have a vision. I'm getting fired from the job I got hired at. So I don't even just like mentally just plant myself at no job. Because God, when it's up, it's up. And I don't even look twice about it. I just throw up my deuces and keep it moving. So yeah. So I'm just up early, finna get the day in, just trying to speak to y'all about that righteous, that line dream coming back to me now. I had did a repost on it when I was talking about the sirens. It was the same time doing the sirens going off, and then I did a second vision where I was talking about these lines was walking through our house. These lines was walking through our house, these huge lines all through the house, all through the hallway. I told my mom, don't come out that room. And the vision and the crack, it was a peephole. Just like with Noah. They had that little bitty window. That's how it was in the vision. It was a little bitty peephole. And I just seen lines walking all through the house. And in the dream, I tell my mom, do not come out your room. Because she was in a different room from me. And we both were barricaded. We both was in a safe place. We both was okay. But don't come out that room under no circumstance for nothing. That was the warning in this vision. So, yeah, God bring the line vision back to my memory. Boop. So, I'm probably going to speak more on that because that's finna go into probably what's going on with Israel. It's starting to manifest itself now. And I will talk to y'all later. But when God judged, he judged the righteous and he judged the wicked. So it's two Some people think when you think judgment is all bad, you know, he still got to play judgment on his righteous and bless his righteous. And they're going to reap the fruits of their harvest. God is a fair God. So he got to judge his righteous just like he got to judge the wicked. So you got to keep all that in mind now. Being judged don't necessarily mean, okay, all this bad going to happen. Because he got to judge his righteous. Now, when he judged the wicked, that's something different. But when he judged the righteous, that's a good thing. It's a good thing to judge the righteous. Now, when he come and judge that wicked, then when his wrath finna come into the picture. So by the time he judge, he always judge the righteous first. So you're going to see a lot of people get their blessings. You're going to see all this good going on. But after he judged his righteous, he got to judge the wicked. So when he judged the wicked, the righteous need to be what? In a safe place. Because his wrath is coming. Behind the judgment of the wicked, his wrath is coming. Like, it's no way around it. Like, he's going to be mad. So he judging his righteous or good, all this good going on. But you don't want to be around once the wicked. Once it's time for him to start judging the wicked, get out the way of God's wrath. That's all I got to say is, get out the way of God's wrath. And I'll talk to y'all later.